Emozioni di guida, fun to drive. This was the key target developing the 296 GTB. People state it's not possible to measure and to design fun to drive. But this is not the truth. The truth is we can. So what are the three ingredients to solve this secret? First, sound. Second, perceived acceleration. And third, go-kart feeling. So, let's try. The first point is the sound. The sound has to follow two principles. One is that with the acceleration and higher revs, the volume has to increase. And the second point is that not only the volume, but also the quality of the sound has to change. With low revs, we have low frequencies, and with higher revs, we have high frequencies. And this gives this typical Ferrari sound. We call it music because this is really a very, very emotional element of driving a Ferrari. But now, let's try to make an acceleration and listen to the sound of the 296 GTB. How was this? We worked a lot on the engine architecture, on the combustion and on the exhaust system to create this magnificent sound. The second element is perceived acceleration. Not acceleration like 0 to 100, and you can measure it. This is what you can feel in your stomach, in your body, if you put the pedal to the metal. And obviously the core for that is the powertrain. The core of this powertrain is a V6 with a 120-degree hot V layout, which allowed us to achieve an extremely compact body and introduce an electric engine without compromising the dimensions of the car. This engine has 2.9 liters displacement, 663 horsepower, and this leads us to the best automotive specific power output, 221 horsepower per liter. This is world record without turbo lag. We combine this V6 engine with an electric motor, and in total we have on this car 830 horsepower. And the powertrain is completed by an 8-speed double-clutch transmission gearbox, which has the fastest gear changes in the market. The electric motor is powered by a battery with the best specific power-weight ratio in the automotive industry, and this allows us to have a 25-kilometer electric range. The third element for fun to drive is the go-kart feeling. That means that every command of the driver has to lead to a direct, immediate reaction of the car. We have three elements worked on this car, which was first the weight. So reduce the weight as much as we can, and we reached 1.77 kilogram per horsepower. The second element is inertia. The wheelbase is 50 millimeters shorter than on the F8. This leads to less inertia and more agility of the car. And the third element, and here we have a world premiere, is a new sensor with 6 sensors, which allows us to control better the car and to develop a new ABS Evo system. This reduces the brake distance by almost 10%, but obviously a Ferrari can't be only fun to drive. To give you only two numbers, from 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds and from 0 to 200 in 7.3 seconds. You see, best-in-class performance with absolute fun to drive.